It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashaska in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves, and by the time I got to hearing about it, pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half Gulag, half Hero Sword. It was a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
That's a military four-wheel drive. You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost.
Destination.
And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up. Plenty of grapevines there. They're not bearing fruit, but they'll still provide good cover. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Какого? Вражеские!
A dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Всем постам. Противники где-то прячутся. Найти их. Конец связи. Двигайтесь! Искать сектор! Потом двигайтесь!
So you suppress If you have to shoot, be careful. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
КП, это Зой 4! Мы осмотрели сектор, ничего не нашли. Отзываем поиск. Прием! Это КП, понял. Оставайтесь на чеку. Конец связи.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
Направление определено! Что на поражении? Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте
Out of ammo?
выгрузите
Let
врага.
the support unit help out if you need to restock. Transmit a request from your iDroid and I'll send supplies right away.
А что вообще есть отсюда?
Objectives complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around. Extract him. He's coming too. Roger that.
Support helicopter requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete, boss. How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed.
Okay. Gold Fox. Okay. Amber Fox, ok. Diary Moth, ok. Lucky Gold, ok. Relatório voluntário A, extraído, 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 extraído. Peguei um tanto de Zé ninguém. Esse tanto de Zé ninguém aí.
Side ops list
By
updated.
connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer, you turn the chopper into your own Aerial Command Center, or ACC. Some elements of staff assignment and R&D of weapons and items can only be performed from there. Take as long as you need to consider all your